Welcome back to Dickin' Around Outdoors. Now, Camera Lady and I really love paddle sports, but living in suburbia makes it difficult to actually have canoes and kayaks and easily store them and carry them back and forth. So, unfortunately, we have been limited in our paddling. Now, last year when we went to Overland Expo West, we saw something that we thought was pretty cool. And if you watched my video, you saw it too. Look what showed up from the UPS man just the other day. We actually did pull the trigger on 2 Kokopelli inflatable kayaks. We purchased the Moki I with the spray deck. And today we're going to unbox this thing, have a look at it, pump it up, and see how it all goes together. So stick around and join us. Watch the action. Let's get this thing open, see what we have. And this is a big box, and it is heavy. A little heavier than I expected, so first thing, we've got 4-piece paddle. The kayak does come with a pump so that you can pump it up, and Kokopelli does make a rechargeable pump that'll get these things 90% of the way and you just finish them off with the pump. I think that would be pretty cool. It also comes with a storage bag that has wheels so you can move it around easily. The removable skeg, a waterproof bag that will hook to it. You have your set of instructions, and you have the kayak itself. So let's get that out of here if we can. It's like pulling a body out of a trunk, I think. All right, there we go. So let's get this all out of the packing and unroll it and see what it looks like. Here is your spray screen that zips on to the deck. It also comes with a seat that's removable that you install once you blow it up. And there we have it. She's a decent length for sure. And these are pretty nice. They'll hold, I believe the stat was 500 pounds. So you can carry plenty of gear in these once they're blown up and on the water. So let's undo the pump, figure out what we need to do, and blow this up. There's 3 valves that we need to fill. The floor, and then 1 for each side. The pump itself can be dual action or single action. Dual action basically means that it inflates when you're pushing down and pulling up. There's also a deflation side and an inflation side, so you can actually use this to suck all the air out. And there is a pressure gauge on here as well. So let's get this hooked up. There's also an extra little grommet or gasket that says you can either have red or black. Not sure what the difference is, but save that for when we lose the red one. And there are 2 handle extenders that screw into the pump. So let's get this hooked up and we'll start pumping up the kayak and see what it takes. Okay, it says that you push down and twist to the left to open it. Push down and turn to the right to close. So I guess we want it closed so that it doesn't leak air. So we're going to go ahead and just quick lock our pump on. We're going to screw this to the inflate side. It really only takes about half a turn. We'll step out and start pumping and see what happens here. In this, the floor, you do pump to 6 pounds, which is on the gauge here. So let's see what we get. All right, we have the floor pumped up, and it took no time at all. That goes to 6 pounds. 6 pounds in a gauge, easy peasy. I got a feeling the sides may be a little more time consuming, but you only pump those to 1 pound, so let's check those out, and I'll try to count this time how many pumps it takes. All right, let's start with the side, and I did notice it's easier to screw on this end first. There's just a quarter turn on the valve connector, so that's very easy. So let's pump this up and I will count the strokes. All right, that's 140 strokes, and we are at 1 pound of pressure. Kayak is pumped up. It really wasn't bad at all. 140 sort of on the sides. Camera lady took a crack at the other side. Now to install the seat, it's actually got Velcro on the bottom. There's 2 Velcro strips in here. I do notice that they don't look like they're exactly centered. So I think one thing that might be good to do is, as you're pumping up the sides, pump them both up about halfway, center the bottom, and then finish pumping them up. So we just install the seat in the Velcro. You've got 4 straps here. I would say the top 2 are going to hook here. And of course, you're going to have to adjust those once you hook them. Make it comfortable for yourself. So this is easy. And 2 that connect here at the back must be right here, depending on how far forward you put the seat. And you have to adjust those as well. But I think once you adjust it the first time, you're good to go. You've also got a foot brace in the front that just connects. There are some loops here that you just connect the foot brace into. You can move it forward or backwards. So honestly, this has been really easy, and it's going to make it so easy to take the kayaks now on our trips. There is a very small keel on the front, and the removable skeg actually fits right here and locks into place. That makes it track straight. I don't think this is ever going to be nearly as efficient as a hard boat because you sort of lack the V-bottom and the keel, but I think for bays and lakes and kind of calmer water, all is good. You also have a drain plug here that just is a pressure fit plug that'll drain water out of the boat. And if you wanted to install the spray guard, there's a zipper, goes all the way around. We did open up the little waterproof bag that came with it, and inside is a product manual with instructions, a couple Kokopelli stickers. If you register your boat, you get a free bottle opener, so when you're hauling that cooler down the river or over the lake, you can open that beer in the other end. And also a repair kit, a patch kit, which is nice to have. Also, it does come, I'm guessing, 2 Velcro straps that will hold your paddle in place. And also on the back of the seat comes with a little ditty bag that's got mesh drain holes at the bottom. So overall, I think this looks like a nice little boat. I'm really excited to get it on the water. And when we do, we'll make sure that you get a better view of how these things work. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed learning a bit about how these go together, what it takes to inflate them. Let's deflate this. We'll pack it up in the bag, and we'll show you how big the bag is once everything is stored in it. Do we have this packed up the right way? Your guess is as good as mine, but it fits in the bag. We're going to go ahead and close the bag up just to show you how big it is once everything's in. And it does have tension straps on the side to cinch everything down. So there is your packed size. It also comes with shoulder straps, so you can carry this like a backpack if you're going any distance at all. So thanks again for watching. If you like the content, please take a moment to hit the subscribe button in the lower right hand corner. And as always, take care, and we'll see you outdoors.